What's going on, my stock market bulls and bears? I am your host, Terry, and welcome to my channel, Buy the Dip. That is right, guys. I hope you all had a great day, even though the markets were down a little bit. But I hope you took advantage and do what I tell you all the time on this channel. And it's right here, and it's also right here. And that is Buy the Dip, man. I hope you guys went in there and bought some stocks. I don't care what you bought. Just hope you went in there and bought that dip. So guys, today we're going to talk about Golden Nugget, and I just want to do this for the Bulls and the Bears. And I pose a question to the family. Do we buy or do we sell? Are you a bull? Are you a bear? So we're going to get in here and cover this topic and see what we got to think about this. So guys, hope you all are ready for today's video. If you are, hit that thumbs up and join the Thumbs Up Nation. And welcome to the most electrifying channel on the stock market on YouTube. So guys, let's get to the video, baby. Let's go. All right, guys, let's get to the video, my stock market bulls and bears. So here it is, talking about Gnog, Golden Nugget. Are we going to be a bull or are we going to be a bear, guys? So let's go over a couple key things on the whiteboard, because I am the Professor Terry Tillman. That's right, guys. So here on the whiteboard, we got a couple things. The good about Golden Nugget. Let's talk about some good. We just got that analyst rating, guys, of a $27 price target. That is phenomenal. Now, the stock did rise the other day, but we are back down. But we're going to look at the chart later and talk about that. So that's really great. We got our first official professional analyst rating at a $27 price target. Here's a couple key things that I love about Golden Nugget, and I'm going to tell you them right here. Number one, I tell you this all the time, the brand name. When you think casinos and you think gambling, Golden Nugget is like the Hulk Hogan of professional wrestling, and like The Rock, if you smell. But anyway, guys, we also, with Golden Nugget, we have no debt. We have no debt in the books. We are profitable. We're making money and we're banking that money. I love that about Golden Nugget, guys. We have no debt. And we just went over the other day in my video, guys. The year of 2020, we had a gross revenue of $319 million in 1 year of New Jersey growth, guys. $319 million in gross earnings in New Jersey. And as we know, we're looking to get Michigan and a couple other states. That video will be coming this weekend. Get that bell notification on so you get them right on there, man. Here's a couple things I don't talk about too much, because I don't usually talk about the bad of Golden Nugget. But I think I need to bring us, I need to come to grip with it, and I think the viewers, you all, the family, need to know about this as well, which you probably do. But I need to bring us to your attention. There's an article out there talking about some bad things about it. First, they're saying that how Tillman's businesses are in trouble and they're in major debt. Yes, we know this, man. The restaurants of Tillman, the Landry's restaurants, are in trouble because of, you know what, the Rona. That's right. So that is a big thing. And as we know, Tillman has only really promoted his restaurants. He's not really promoting Gnog. So I can say I kind of do agree with that part. The other part, someone mentioned that since Tillman is in so much debt with his restaurants, there's a possibility he could sell his Gnog shares. So that is always a possibility as well, guys. Is there a day when Tillman says, I'm going to cash out of Gnog and sell the shares? That is a possibility. But if he does that, he wouldn't be like top of the board of the voting on Gnog and the board of directors. Couple things they said. Now here's where you think it's good and bad. So getting new states. So I think that's like a good thing. But this one guy said that when we go into Pennsylvania and Michigan and all that, guys, there's already competition in these other states there as well. We got BetMGM. We got Rush Gaming. So guys, we got a lot of things going on, and we're going to talk about that in today's video. I know this whiteboard is a little long. So guys, let's get back and take a look at the chart. Let's go. All right, guys, so we know yesterday we had that phenomenal day. But if we go fast forward right now, present, we are down about 4.75% roughly today. Let's just call it almost 5%. So overall, though, I think we're looking pretty good. We were up crazy yesterday, and we kind of came back down. But here's what I wanted to show you guys to get your hopes up. Look at the 1 week chart, guys. The 1 day, looks kind of bad. But if we can hold around this $28, $21 range, I think we're due to break out again. You got to figure, we were down here at the beginning of the week, guys. We were down here at 19 some and even got down into the 18s here almost. And with that analyst rating, we shot to 23, 26. So people sold off and took profit, and now we are still up for the week, 6.35%. So I'm still pretty happy with the overall week in the chart and how we are up over 6% for the week. So can be at the end of next week be up another 6%. That's what I want to see. Like I said, there's really not a lot of bad. There's just a lot of people doubting it. So let's get in here and talk about what the bear had to say about Golden Nugget. And let's hear some of his points of what he thinks about it. All right, guys, had to get the mean face here because we got to read the bear here. We got to read the bear. And I do think there's a little bit of valid points in this bear article here. Golden Nugget Online Gaming is a risky collection of headwinds and shaky finances. So let's just kind of skim through this. Gnog stock isn't the growth the way people want to think. We get on here saying that Gnog is facing massive uncertainty on multiple points. Investors should avoid Gnog stock for now. Wow, that is pretty crazy. So this guy's saying he noted in the past how Golden Nugget has to deal with a lot of competition in the online gambling space. So that's what he's saying here. Not only that, but he's also talking about Tillman and his other businesses, how they are struggling right now. This guy also said he did an article on September 28th that Golden Nugget Online is set for fast growth, but there is not too high of a bar to set as the entry. The stock has been kind of flat a little bit. It gets a height and then it just sells off. So we need it to get up to the height and keep there. As he's saying here, he cited MGM Sports as one of the largest, tough potential competitors for Golden Nugget. The company received meaningful financial backing from the internet giant AIC, and indeed, MGM has already launched sports betting operations along with online card games in New Jersey. The only state in which Golden Nugget Online Gaming was reported licensed as December 15th. More competition for the Gnog stock is Rush Street Interactive. So, as he's saying here, according to the Seeking Alpha contributor, WY Capital, RSI is the #1 player in iGaming. The article claims RSI has a 16.3 market share, mostly thanks to its presence in Pennsylvania, where it has a 28% market share. Moreover, Golden Nugget is planning to expand in Pennsylvania, where, by the way, BetMGM Online component has also set up shop. Says RSI could take market share away from Golden Nugget with the pandemic and all going on with the next 4 to 5 months. The majority of the population will have been vaccinated against the, Rona. At this point, popularity of online gambling is likely to drop sharply as tens of millions of people are vaccinated. Now, people are tired of sitting at home, he says, taking vacations, or people's going to start taking vacations, going to the movies, restaurants, and sporting events. So he's saying there's a good chance that Golden Nugget's growth in New Jersey could sharply decelerate starting spring, causing the company's financial results to tumble and result in a big slump by the Gnog stock. Here he's also talking about Tillman Fertitta and his stuff about his businesses, how he's been discussing an initial public offering, and he's saying that investors may wonder whether Fertitta could sell some of his Gnog stock, causing the shares to tumble. The billionaire has borrowed hundreds of millions of dollars, generally creating uncertainty for his empire, including the Golden Nugget Online Gaming. Perhaps partly due to Fertitta's issues since December 29th, the SPAC combined with LCA, and the shares have tumbled nearly 20%. He's saying here the bottom line of Gnog. Golden Nugget is facing tough competition and uncertainties related to the finances of its owner and coming to the end of the Rona. Meanwhile, the company's second quarter of operating income for New Jersey came in at not exactly huge at $8.5 million. Given these points, I believe Gnog stock is a risk reward ratio is negative, and I continue to recommend that investors sell it. Larry Raymer is a bear to say the least on Golden Nugget. Now, I can say this was like 3 or 4 days ago before that analyst rating came out, so he was probably preparing this article a couple days before that. But there is a lot of information here on the bear, giving it what it is. So let's get in here and talk about the good now of Golden Nugget. All right, guys, and here is going to be the bull on it. It says here, my man Todd Schreiber says on casino.org, Golden Nugget online glitters as analyst says buy. So guys, let's get down here and take a look at it. You see my brother there chilling and cheesing on the basketball court, but he needs to be focusing on Gnog. I'm going to give him a call here soon if he don't get his act together. But anyway, here it is. Standing out Wednesday as one of the best performing gaming equities. That's after the Wall Street analyst touted the company's inevitable positioning in the internet casino and sports betting market. So there he is, cheesing it up. I love it. So he's saying the benchmark's Mike Hickey rates Gnog stock a buy with a $27 price target. That forecast the upside of 31.5% from the January 12th closing price. Hickey's cause enough to have iGaming named higher by 12% in the late morning trading. If those games could hold, added today, Gnog be one of the best intraday performance since December 30th debut as a public company. Talking here about the SPAC and everything, and basically some quick coverage on this. Today marks the 10th day of Gnog as it's trading as a freestanding entity. Hickey is the first analyst to initiate coverage of the stock. So Mr. Hickey, thank you, sir, for being the first. The company's sports market capitalization, $1.38 billion, putting it firmly in the small cap territory. Broadly speaking, analysts don't cover smaller companies with the small intensity as large mega cap firms. However, online casinos and sports betting are definitely investment community, and there are examples analysts rushing to cover the new public names in these industries. So it is possible that now Mike Hickey is tracking Gnog. Others will join the party over the near term. That scenario frequently plays out with newly public companies, regardless of the industry. So pros to the LCA Gnog merger was profitable, a rarity among its emerging online gaming companies. Additionally, the SPAC provided the target $80 million in cash for its balance sheet, which Hickey highlights as a benefit for the companies and the investors. The analyst says the strong balance sheet is supportive and planned investments as efforts enter the new market. He views iGaming and sports wagering industries as potentially massive and accelerating. In the third quarter, Gnog's gross gaming revenue jumped 93%, while net revenue and operating income both increased 92%. As the company delivers quarter reports this year, analysts and investors are likely to key in Michigan and Pennsylvania data, as well as updates to effort to procure online casino and sports betting license in new states. So, guys, there it is, man. We got some good and bad. So, what do you guys think, man? Do you want to buy? Do you want to sell? I'm going to put that question out to you. I think you guys know what I'm going to do. Guys, I've been covering this since July. I'm not going anywhere. I still got, you see there, my 110 shares here on Robinhood. Still rocking my 135 shares on Fidelity, guys. I'm not going anywhere. I got 245 shares of this. This stock makes up a good portion of my portfolio. And I look at it this way. If I hang on to my shares long enough, they'll go into long-term capital gains. They won't be short-term capital gains. I don't even want to think about getting rid of it at $20. So, I don't know. I'm just keeping it. I'm going to hang on to it. And I want to see as now these states get legal and see what happens, guys. I'm super excited for the future of the sports betting, but I wanted to bring you the bull and the bear opinion in this video because I think we do need to be aware of it. So if you guys are a little maybe afraid of what could happen, put that trailing stop loss on. Do a 5%, do a 10%. I, on the other hand, am not interested in doing that for this stock. Other stocks I could be interested in doing a 5 or 10% trailing stop loss, but for Gnog, I have no intention of getting rid of it until we get up above $30, $40, $50 of this. Then I would consider it because that's where I think this stock should honestly go. So that's what I'm going to wait for, guys. After I get above 30 bucks, we'll see what we can do from there. So, guys, hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that thumbs up and join the Thumbs Up Nation. And guys, I love and appreciate every single one of you stayed through this whole video. You are a true fan of the mayor of Gnogville. If you smell what the Gnog is cooking.